right, what's up, everybody? Wednesday night, Thanksgiving Eve. How y'all doing? What's going on? Shoot. I gotta tell you, it's pretty cold in here. And it was a busy day today. Oh, my God, man. Like, you get to a point you're like, yo, people, just go home already, you know? But no, people stick around. Bugging me. But it's all good. I made it out alive. So that was the good news. But I hope y'all had a good day today, and it was mostly chill. We got a lot of people hanging out already. It's good to see. Game Horde, what's up, dude? Robert DeSalvo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. James said he'd be lurking. No problem, no problem. Ju G, good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Robert, well, I'm doing good today. How about you, buddy? Stardust in the house. Good evening, all, she says. I hate this G6Q. He says hello. I said hello to you. Kyle Billy, what's up, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Val Kimber, how you doing, bud? Good to see you tonight. There you go, Robert. Kyle Billy's wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving. That's what's up. I hate this. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that there. Kyle said he got that McDonald's, yo. That's what's up. Robert, what's up, dude? Good to see you. And Don says, wait, that Queensryche shirt is fire. Yes, this is my favorite Queensryche album of all time. Rage for Order. I think it's the best. Some people don't think so. I do, though. I love that. I love this album. My favorite of all. Johnny Five, what's up, dude? Mike in the house, what's up, Mike? There you go. Blake Nelson, what's the axe, brother? It's a Jackson. An Action Jackson. That's how we roll, man. We only play Jacksons around here. I do have some Charvels and Fenders, though, but pretty much 99% of the time, we got a Jackson up in here. We got a lot of warm up to. It is ice cold in here, which I like. The body heat will start going and the fingers will start warming up. Let's see what we can do to get going here, man. Shoot. warming up tonight. Yeah, that's for sure. That's a good one to start with. Now, there you go. All right, we'll move on to the next one. We'll pick up the pace a little on the next one. Make sure we're definitely cooking here. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time already. It's early in this show. We're just getting warmed up, but I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Robert, about 2 hours, maybe more, depending on how big the crowd gets or how much fun we're having. You never know, but at least 2 hours minimum. Blake says, "Tell me about that Charvel." I have 3 of them, and they're all 1991 Charvel Predators. One is in retirement because I used it for many years. I toured with it around the world, played albums with it, and it's just beat up to heck, man. It needs a whole new fret job and all this kind of stuff. But they're all 1991s. I do have a brand new one. Someone bought it in 1991, put it in the closet, and never used it. And then I found it on Guitar Center, which is amazing, for a very low price as well. So I do have a exactly brand one. I do have I have 2 black ones and 1 red one, and they're real nice guitars. But they have 22 frets on them, and I'm used to the 24 frets now. The 22 fret feels weird to me, but I love the Charvels. It got me through a lot of my life, that's for sure. Austin says, "Can you play for us?" I hope that answered your question. Casey Jesus Freak says, "What's up, my bro? Happy Thanksgiving to you." And he says, "Many blessings and good food coming." No doubt, brother. Good to see you. Hope you have a great day tomorrow, my friend. Thank you. Kyle says, "The guitar face does get sweaty." You know how we do, brother. There you go, Robert. Kyle knows this is a workout. That's how we get in there. Hassan Koba Nagalu, man, he says, "Masterpieces." There you go, buddy. Scooby McDooby, thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah, we having some meatloaf tomorrow. That's going to be good. It's delicious. Shanti Harris, thank you so much. Ali Ibrahim. He says, "Not possible." Oh, yeah? How come? Why don't you enlighten us? Al Ibrahim? Enlighten us, please. I would love to know your theories of how it's not possible. Charles Coombs, he says he's scrolling through the most badass things he's ever seen. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. The doom scroll is real around here, but I find some gems too. But I'm glad you found us tonight. That's awesome. Eric Henry, what's up, buddy? He knows what's up. He got the fire. Shanti Harris, thank you so much. Jacob Rue, what's up, dude? James Ivy says, "What the F is this? I'm too high. Where are you?" You probably need to seek medical attention at this rate. I don't know, bro. Most people don't get too messed up on weed, but you apparently got some problem. God dang, man. Jonathan Hammonds, man. He dropping combo after combo. I don't even know what's going on here. This is insanity, brother. Thank you so much for those jewels, and thank you, Casey. I mean, my man just blew it up. Jacob Brood, thank you. 24 is king. That's where he goes. Yeah, Jonathan Hammonds tore that up, man. Blake Nelson said he just bought a DK24 on Craig's for like $200. That's a good deal, man. It's a real good deal. Karen, my favorite riff to play is probably Electric Eye by Judas Priest. And can I do it right now? Sure, of course I can do it. That's one of the most classic riffs of all time. I don't even know. Jonathan just blew it up here, man. I don't even know where it starts and where it ends. So if I missed your comment, I apologize. But we thank you, Jonathan. That's incredible. That's a way to start a show right there, my friend. Let's see. Big Wave, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. Andy Woodson said, "What's the hardest thing you can do?" Any one of my originals, buddy, is extremely hard. Not too many people on this world, on this planet, could even play those. Jacob Rue knows. Oh, it's possible. Yes, sir, buddy. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, Stardust's going to be cooking it up tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in and Stardust's going to be slaving over the stove. No. Jonathan, yo, bro, thank you so much, dude. That is amazing. I mean, God bless you, brother. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, dude. That's just, I have not seen that happen on these lives, buddy. That's insanity right there. Trevor, what's up, buddy? My man says, "Play Paranoid." He wants to hear a 41-year-old song. It's 51. Paranoid is 51 years old. There you go. There's some Paranoid for you, homie. Jake's vibing. What's up, dude? Good to see you tonight. My man says, please play a corrido. I don't even know what that is. Sounds Spanish though. Eric Varner says, Eric Varner specially challenged. He's mentally challenged. Check him out, everybody. What a mentally challenged fool you are. That's sad to see, man. You know, the brain rot really hurts these people these days. Picture if you have brain rot, go seek some medical attention or something like that, you know, because really makes you look stupid in this world. But hey, Eric Varner, you're a stupid idiot. That's what's up, homeboy. You about as dumb as a box of rocks, kid. You need to get off the internet and jump off the planet. I don't think the planet needs you no more. You're breathing up air, man. There's people starving for air in this world. You're breathing it up. We ain't playing tonight, man. It's Thanksgiving Eve, yo. Don't come up in here and not expect a fight, because we're going to throw you down. All right, soundtrack 11, let's rip it. I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat going through me now. That feels good. If you're having a good time, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time here tonight. We do go live 5 nights a week, put videos out every single day. And this is a great community here, minus the trolls. It's trolling tonight. Look at all these people that have no life. They have no family, not going to do anything with Thanksgiving tomorrow. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. But, you know, there's a lot of great people here. And we talk to you, that's for sure. All right, let's see what we got. All right, Patrick Manning, what's up, dude? Nevis Mine. Oh, that's a Corito. I don't know what a Corito is, dude. It sounds delicious, though. I'd love to try one. Toast and butter, he knows what's up. Lindario, thank you, sir. Master Raccoon says Paranoid is 51 years old. Yeah, that's old time. It always cracks me up when someone comes in and says Iron Man or Paranoid. I'm like, yo, that's like 50 years old. How the hell? How old are you then? If you're asking for a 50-year-old song that's been played 1,000,000 times, but I'll play it, man. You know, I'm sorry. I'm starting to just like whatever, man, whatever anymore. Victor Welting, what's up? One quick one for Misco here. Pantera Floods. I'm telling you what, man, if there's any guitar players out there, you want to become the most famous guitar player on the planet, you learn Pantera, you learn Metallica, you learn Hotel California, Dire Straits, and who else? There's maybe one more. Eric Johnson. You just learn those 5 things like that, dude. You'll be the most famous guitar player on YouTube. I swear to God. And a little bit of Black Sabbath. You got to have Paranoid in your belt for sure. Zynooms, thanks, buddy. Ritwick, good to see you, buddy. Shaqua, hello, good to see you. Got much love to you, man. God bless you. Val says, if your brain rot lasts more than 4 hours, consult a doctor. It's true. I'll give you a case of guitar in the head. Shepherd's Nose bowling for trolls. We're going to be hitting strikes tonight for sure, man. I'm going for a perfect game. Nemesis says, anything clean without distortion? I don't think so. I don't have any clean sounds for you tonight. On Saturdays, I bring out the acoustic guitar. It's very clean. I can promise you that. But this heavy metal night, brother. Enjoy the heavy metal. Or come on back Saturday. Appreciate you. Another guy that's too high for this. What is it? Weed smoking night tonight, too, out there in the world? In the world of doom scrolling, we're smoking too much weed out there, everybody. Watch out, man. Take care of yourselves out there. Tribal Cat, you know how we do. Thank you, brother. Shepard said he got clean in 94, praying for strength. Absolutely, brother. I got clean in 2011, and I've been great ever since. Nevis Mine, thanks, buddy. Robert DeSalvo, thank you, brother. Thomas Tammany, thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, what's up with this guy? John R1021. He says, the Rebel Elf. What does that even mean? John, how tall do you think I am, John? John R102L. How tall? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, John. I want to know how tall you think I am. Please tell me. Anyway, Chris Johnson, appreciate it. All things random. Good to see you, and thank you so much. There he is again. John R. says, Rebel Elf is pretty effing good. Who is this guy? Is John still here? He's obviously not banned, so I want to know, John. Let me know. Let me know, buddy. And yes, Taylor Swift, whatever. No, I don't think so. Your mom's house naked. Your mom's house naked? What are you doing at your mom's house naked? You put some clothes on, homie. Yes, troll night tonight. Dehydrated water, thanks, buddy. Yo El Romero, muchas gracias, amigo. Rachel Johnson says, you're good at that. Thank you so much, Rachel. Rachel says, Dubs, Eddie from Stranger Things. There you go. We just watched the first episode of the new season of Stranger Things. Looking amazing. Zane says, why can't he share this? I don't know. You should be able to share it without any issue, my friend. Yeah, it's going to be a wild night tonight, I told you. Judah Brown, thank you so much, dude. Bivy Stratton says, play some Voivod. I'll tell you what, answer me this in the comments, Bivy Stratton. How many streamers have you gone to and asked to play Voivod? And how many could play it or wanted to play it? I'm curious. Very curious. My friend from Russia, he says, hello from Moscow. Spasibo, buddy. Spasibo. Good to see you. See, Bivy says Pantera sucks. Yikes. Watch out for Bivio. You can't say Pantera sucks around here, man. Too many Pantera fans in here. You might have come to the wrong stream. You might want to keep doom scrolling. There are some interesting streams out there. Look for the Asian guy with the bowl cut that plays PVC pipes. He might play Voivod for you. He might do it. I don't know. You just check it out. Why not? Master Raccoon says, I find it crazy that some of his old favorite songs, and I remember half the bands those who aren't even touring anymore. I know, man. It's getting old. Robbie talking about Tipping Point. I need to learn it. That's a cool song. I like it a lot. Sean says, play me some Maiden. I'll play my favorite Maiden. How about that? There is some Maiden right there for you. Nemesis knows he's easily 6 foot plus. You are correct, sir. You are very correct. Trevor Latu, thank you, buddy. And where did our friend go? He never answered the question. Jacob Rude, nah, buddy, this is a Amplitude 5. It's a plug-in. Albeit, the amp that I'm running inside of this is a tube amp, a JTM 45 Plexi. But yeah, I love it, man. I do have JCM 2000 DSL 100s Marshalls here. I've got Marshall Valve State 8100s. I have a Marshall Code 100. I've got about 5 Marshalls around here. A couple cabinets too. But it's too loud for the apartments. Ford guy, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Trevor says, my favorite NFL team, Stardust got you, the Raiders. Begrudgingly, but Raiders for life, y'all. Raiders for life. Well, let's see. Misco says, can you play Yngwie? You don't remember? I'll never forget solo. I actually can. I'm glad you mentioned that. Val, I'm sorry. Yeah, Val says Asian Blue. He's not Blue Man Group. He's just Asian. I think he's in Japan. He's got a classic bowl cut, like a classic bowl cut. You know, if you know what a bowl cut is, then you know. And he's got a bunch of PVC pipes, and he's smacking on them. They sound musical as heck. He gets a lot of people too. It's pretty good, man. But that sounds like some people would be interested. I don't know. Sean, there you go, buddy. You got it, my friend. Jake says, do you know Bad Horse? No, I don't know any Steve Vai stuff, buddy. I never got into him like that. I listened to the stuff, but didn't try to learn it. I know, Trevor. A lot of people, weird ones there, man. Nemesis says, what band that's for? It's Voivod. It's an older band. They've been around for a while. They're not a bad band or anything like that. Nothing, but it's nothing I play, no. I thought they were kind of a avant-garde sounding band. It wasn't my cup of tea for sure. Sumitha and Siva, good to see ya. Awa Funky says, yow. Trevor says, what are your thoughts on Geno Smith? Get him out of there, man. I'm telling you, the Raiders screwed up when they didn't take C.J. Stroud. For like a couple mil, they could have had C.J. Stroud 2 years ago. Nah, we're going to get Jimmy Glass up in here and waste 30 mil on that guy. And then we'll get Pete Carroll up in here and go, oh, let me bring my old friend from the Seahawks. And nope. Yeah, Geno, I don't know. Geno maybe had been something at some point, but he ain't doing nothing for us right now, sadly. All right, we're going to play a quick request here. Yngwie. If someone says request Yngwie, then we play that for sure. Malmsteen, you don't remember, I'll never forget. Now tell me one YouTuber that can do that. Not too many. Not too many, but I appreciate that request. That's one of my favorites. All right, let's see. We got a few comments during that, so I do appreciate them. Where do we go? Okay, I remember that. Thank you, Arabelle L. Appreciate that. Corey Turkow, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Judy said, can we get a Slayer riff? That's an interesting one from you, Judy. I would never expect that from you. I kind of only know this one. That riff is tough. Tough riff. She said you play an Alice in Chains, so I Trevor says the Bengals aren't doing too hard there. Yeah, Cincinnati, they suck. I don't know. Anything from Ohio sucks pretty much, except for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, mind you, those are the amazing ones. Ken Kramer says my favorite. That's a beauty. Muhammad said, "Guys, give her coin." Ooh, who's she? I want to see. Nemesis 9 says, hardest song you can play? Every single one of my originals, buddy. There ain't no one on this planet except for one person that can play one of my songs. So yeah, everything I do is very hard, my friend. Very difficult. Brad Wilson, what's up, dude? Good to see you tonight. A lot of comments. Arabelle L, thanks so much. There you go, Mike. Callie, hello. Snackman said, playing like a genius. Appreciate that, brother. Roberto Savizzi, hello. James K, bro, what's up, dude? Jeremy Gressa is too strong. True that. Prepper in the house, what's up, buddy? Have a great Thanksgiving. It's good to see you. Master Raccoon says, off topic, but what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Because I'm just curious because it's about that time. I mean, turkey. I mean, a nice juicy turkey. You can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. And I do like I like Cool Whip. Chocolate pie and Cool Whip. Mike, thank you, brother. Val Kimmer's like, I can't. Nope. Arabelle says, wow, you inspire me. I'm an intermediate player and I struggle to practice. You just showed me that I'm definitely capable. Absolutely, buddy. Have fun doing it. Roberto, thank you, buddy. Chris Tess says, faithfully. Faithfully. That's sad. No, probably not. It'd be easy. Yeah, it's easy, son. No worries. But I don't know it off my top of my head. Derek Chaney, he said he learning how to play. That's great news, buddy. Make sure you keep having fun while you learn. Papa Oso, he said, you doing big things. Thank you, brother. We trying. Thank you, Misco. Alem Sedge Amar, he said, let's get some Motorhead. Yeah. There is some Motorhead. Request granted. Juji, thank you so much. MWH, he said, that's the show you want to hear. There you go, brother. Snackman thought that was masterful. Thank you. Roberto, appreciate you there. Thank you, Mike. Robert knows Rain in Blood. Goblin King, there you go, buddy. There you go, Juji, feeling the metal. Thanks, Goblin King. Corey says, can you play Hot Blooded by Foreigner? Hot Blooded, check it and see. I got a fever of 103. No, I don't know the riffs. Oh, is that the one that gets like, is that the one that, the Funky Cold Medina riff? Bam, bam, bam. I don't know it. I can't think of it. God's son of Zero, he says, my mama said, I love you, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Much love to your mama out there. Appreciate you. James Laura, what's up, dog? D Kill in the house. How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Ice Cream Dreams, thanks, bro. James Wilson, he's talking about this old classic. Trevor says, what's the hardest thing you've learned when you were first playing guitar? Far Beyond the Sun by Yngwie J. Malmsteen. That was a big talk, a tall order. But I learned it, dang. Kevin Robolo, thanks, man. D Kills from Walthamstow, London, UK. What's up, brother? Great to see you, man. Thanks, Wallow Boy. Gosbo, appreciate you there, man. Alan, there you go, friend. Strong says, please give me a practice stream. Mine sucks. Go to my channel right now or later. There's a video called The Exercise that every guitar player should know. There's your practice routine. Crank it up. 30 days straight, 20 minutes a day. You'll be flying. You'll be flying, buddy. Ice Cream, there you go. Crazy Guy dropping jewels. Thank you so much, buddy. Donald James says the Kings are losing 41-16. Yikes. 41 in the first quarter. Who are they playing? Good Lord. Albert Shepard, what's up, dude? Mr. Funky Green said, this is why I scroll through lives. And that's what's up, brother. Great to see you there. Christopher Taylor, he says, oh, okay, no Faithfully. How about some Hell's Bells? I don't play AC/DC. Not a fan. Travis says, my nephew says, you're a good player. I appreciate that. Rob Scher says, Andy Letterman amps, YouTube Live. Hey, man, check them out. Val Kim, appreciate it. Mr. Funky, are you in drop D? I'm in standard D, so every string is down one whole step. Mr. Mellow, thank you, buddy. James Wilson, how's it going? Thank you, buddy. Fred Hinkle, good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Gunsling says he needed pro input. I have 2 Schecters and a Les Paul 100. Should I get a Telly if I want variety? I mean, there's certain things you can do with a Telly, yeah, that you can't do with other guitars for sure. If it's something you're interested in. If you got that kind of money to burn, man, go for it, brother. Why not? You can always sell them later. Stardust talking about sales of Charon. All right, we'll play this one song and then we'll get to that, I promise. Mike says no demands. That's right. Only Stardust can demand, and you guys can demand. A Gorgor, that's a classic song. I just sure don't know it, man. Travis says, this is my nephew's request, Hot for Teacher. I don't know it, bro. I don't know much Van Halen, man. Chris, he said, Happy Thanksgiving and play some Cliffs. I don't even know that one, man. But just remember, guys, I'm not a jukebox. I'm a jukebox of my own music. Michael, so what's up, dude? Thank you, brother. Tropicana, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Chad said, let's see something special. I got you, brother. I got you. We'll do something fun here. This is going to be pretty nice. Real cool ballad. Real chill. Lots of emotion. Happy Thanksgiving time. Ballad jam. There you go, there you go. A little nice pre-Thanksgiving ballad there for you, everybody. Hope that reminds you of the good old times when you're hanging with your family, eating turkey and stuff like that. What we got next here? I got a nice song for the next one here. We'll keep pumping it up a notch. And Juji said something. What did Juji say? She said she'd be remiss if we didn't do a Queen's. Like, all right, I gotta. When we get that back to that comment, we'll do that. I think I'm right, man. We gotta do Sales of Charon for Stardust there. Let me actually go right to Sales of Charon. Let me load that up because otherwise I'll forget, and we don't like to forget. There it is, Sales of Charon. I will do that afterwards. And let's see. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. Really appreciate that. All right, where do we leave off with? Gunsling, appreciate you, brother. Joe, 1 a.m. There you go, my man. What's up, dude? Mr. Funky said, playing original. I just did. If you're so inclined, please make everyone, make sure, and PSA to everyone, make sure you read the pinned comment. It does say 100% original songs, just to let you know. Just let you know. No worries. Masquerade Crew trying to stay up for that stream. There you go, man. It's tough these days, man. Long day. Robert says, whatever you play is amazing. Thank you, Robert. Ken, appreciate you there. John said, this channel is 100% original. Covers are done of a kindness. There you go. Don't abuse the kindness. That's right. Mr. Funky Green said, you got some real feeling behind your playing. Thank you, sir. Jared Jennings, thank you. Gamer Bro from India, good to see you, and thank you so much. But I want some Pixie Sticks. Those are always good, man. That's pure sugar right there, man. Remember those Pixie tubes? There was like a big tube of it, man. Like, I don't know. In my day, you could buy like this big tube of that Pixie Stick dust for like a dime, man. It was like huge. Probably like almost a foot long of sugar. It was insane. Alan Bradwish, thanks, man. Valkyrie said, it's been a long time since I had those. I know, right? Ken Kramer's feeling it. Thank you, brother. Jeremy Grass, appreciate that. Declan Coolman, thank you, brother. And there's Juji. I was kind of remember this one because I'm wearing the shirt. If I remember it, it's in my head today. That's a cover song, if you didn't know. Mike said he used to eat Pop Rocks all the time. That's what's up, man. Me too, man. Crystal Miller, thank you so much. Good to see you tonight. 20-0, appreciate you, my man. George Crone got the fire. There you go, buddy. Let's see. Nani Moda says, it's a question. We're getting this question quite often recently. How often do I change my strings? It's usually about every 4 to 6 weeks. I do clean them every night. I wash my hands before I play the guitar as well. So yeah, the strings last a long time. They're Ernie Ball Super Slinky. They last quite a bit, and they keep going. Amanda says, I kind of look like the drummer of Pantera a little bit. People say I should belong in the Abbott family. Usman Sadi, thank you, buddy. Mike says Pixie Sticks were good. Yeah, man. James said he had his share of Pop Rocks back then. I know, right? Then that kid supposedly died or whatever from eating Pop Rocks and drinking soda, man. My mom's like, you ain't eating those no more, Dane. No more. I'm like, what? It was a lie. It was like, fabricated. Jojo, thanks so much. Multimiro, thank you. Greatest Fag videos, appreciate that there. Juan Renteria, muchas gracias, amigo. Patterns Ivory, thank you. Gamer Bros knows what's up. Kevin, appreciate that. Dog Guitar Blues, man, he says Master Benz and Soaring Sustain. Thank you, sir. Ken Kramer's feeling it. Vidar says, I never thought this guy would be capable of this in a million years. Hey, man, we ain't even at a million years yet. We only been 2,025 years in this particular era of time. So, hey, man, it's a long time. No worries. Additional jargon, thanks, buddy. Uno4506, thank you. Greatest fact videos. I threw a bunch of blues in there. I saw your comments, so I started playing a little bluesier just for you, buddy. Hopefully you heard it. I hope you heard it. But yes, I do play blues. I grew up on that stuff. Man, a lot of comments, man. A lot of comments here. Sapa says a special medal. That's what's up. Crypt Keepers know he's fanning the flames. Jared, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Jargon. MB says he likes that one. How's it go? Back in the day. D-Kill, thanks, buddy. Thomas Tammany, thank you. Jeremy Gress, appreciate you. Jade Firefly, hello. Bobby Frampton, I never got into Steve Vai like that. I enjoy his music, but I never try to learn it. Trevor says, can you play any songs from BTL? I don't know. What's that one song? Is it, you ain't think nothing yet? Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Nah, I don't really know. I've heard the songs, but no. Not my jam. Not my jam. James Lord loves that heavy metal. That's right. James Lord talking Land of 1,000 Kings. There you go, buddy. That's a lot of kings. TNT Thornhill says, did you see my apology? I sure didn't, buddy. What were you apologizing for? I have no idea. Valerie Stewart, thank you. GT from Indonesia, great to see you. Christopher says, either way, you're sick and I've subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Val say, you remember those. Drew the Prophet in the house. He's all the people that can't watch TV or sleep that one time in history. That's right, brother. James talking about Chico sticks. I remember those are pretty good, man. Drew says, been through something to resist, and that's what's up, man. Jared said, I miss those days that had stripes that indicated flavor. I know, right? You got it, Drew. My pleasure, buddy. Thank you, sir. Val Kimmer knows guitar hygiene with Rick. You got to wash your hands, man. Your fingers build up tons of oils and stuff like that. You get this stuff on the strings, man, your strings will go bad real quick. Wash your hands before you play guitar. That's what you gotta do. Get yourself some nice antibacterial soap. Moonblast said, Rick, I started a band. That's awesome. You got the whole band. When you gonna be? When you start practicing? You gotta let us know so we can hear some of the progress. I'd love to hear it. Valerie says, string smoking more than that vape box. You know how we do. You know how we do. Don Corbell, what's up, dude? VVHJ, he says, bro, where are you from? I'm from the USA. I'm from the USA too. Good to see you. Jaime Chesol, dude, what's up, man? Drew says, getting the drunk, asking them to rap. I feel it, man. Jaime says, it's bueno. So long since last time I said, it's great to see you again, buddy. Nanny Mo says, you're better than most guitar players out here at playing live. Where's your band? You can get one easy. They love you. Of course I get one easy, yeah. I can make 4 phone calls right now, have the whole band. But then what are we gonna do, man? You need money. You need money to do stuff. Just don't put a band together anymore. It's not economically viable just to put a band together. You gotta have a clear-cut vision of what you're doing and a lot of money behind you. We're trying to find it, my man. If you got something, let me know. I'd love to see it. There you go, Don. Rick Roy, thank you. Tin Ting, thank you. Dad Flat said, I'm thankful for my brother. Thank you, buddy, for being here. Rata says, I look sick. Or Sikh. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. I am part German, part Swedish. None of that stuff otherwise. Augustin Garange from Argentina. Bienvenidos, amigo. Rata says, you should eat potato. Hey, man, I do. I eat French fries all the time, man. Good stuff. Drew said the wrong team. I know, brother. Jaime from Mexico. Muchas gracias. Bienvenidos, amigo. Gavin Loft, God bless you too, buddy. Travis said he saw BTO back at the Dublin, the Great Dark Fair in Greenville. Nice, dude. Victor Petrovich, what's up, man? Chris said, how about a little BB King? I don't know any BB King. He's great, though. Can I play Breaking the Law? That I can do, yeah. That's a classic. Jay Foster, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. Shoot Max from French, bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Master Raccoon said he's bleeding. I don't know what else. There you go, man. You gotta watch out, man. Get that Band-Aid going up, man. Drew said he all the victim's best friend. That's crazy, dog. Brian Wright, this is crazy. Please play. I have to see this. We got playing all night, brother. Naughty Must said, damn, you're right. Need the live stream. Inspire me. There you go, brother. Quaker Grits, he says, do the beginning part of Welcome Home, I think it's called. Welcome Home by King Diamond. That goes like King Diamond's one of my favorites, buddy. Thanks for that. Love Welcome Home. Great song. Travis said he saw Chicago. Now Chicago's a great band. 10-10, thanks, buddy. Augustine Grunge, he talking about old classic. That's a great one, man. That's a great one there. You're welcome, Chad. Chaotic says, your voice is super good. He's a singer. Well, thank you, buddy. Some people don't think so. But, you know, when I was a kid, when I grew up, I could sing like a bird, man. I was amazing, really a great singer. I ranked regionally in Ohio, like #1 ratings and stuff. When I was under the age of 13, and then, you know, my voice changed as I became older, you know, and I stopped singing. But, you know, I can carry a tune. I know I can pitch. I got pretty good pitch, but... yeah, I probably need. If I wanted to sing again for real, I have a friend that is a vocal teacher as well, and I just had to sit down and work with him a little bit with exercises. But it's in me. It's in me for sure. But I appreciate you, man, because most people, some people like it, some people don't. Especially Stardust. Stardust don't like it. Riley says, "Giving Up" song. I got a song like that. It's called "No Excuse, I Quit." You want to hear that one? You don't. You don't want to hear it, really. FDK, Frank from Springfield, good to see you, brother. Users JP Brazil, obrigado, buenas noches, man. Shoop says, is that guitar hard to play? I think about playing it. It's not hard to play, no, but you have to kind of train your hands and fingers to accommodate a guitar. You're not meant to play a guitar, so you kind of have to learn how to play. Just hold the guitar correctly is one thing. But over time, if you practice hard enough, it does get easier. It does get easier. Primo konnichiwa, ohayou gozaimasu. All right, we're going to do, Stardust wanted Sales of Charon, so we're going to do that old classic Scorpions jam. Check it out. Scorpions, Sales of Charon, featuring one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Uli John Roth. One of my top 3 heroes right there. You gotta love that. All right, we're gonna play this next song I've been trying to play for the last 20 minutes. All right, let's get to that. We got a couple quick comments and some jewels dropped by Freddie Medina. Thank you so much, buddy. Motors and music. I saw a comment there, Motors. We got to read that real quick. Motor says, can you please pray for his aunt? She has thyroid cancer and it's spread to her tongue. My God. I'm so sorry to hear that, Motors and music. And by God, yes, we will definitely be praying for your aunt. I know how that goes. I have a friend that he got something like that. He had to have a part of his tongue removed. But he's still alive, dang it. So, you know, everything can happen. We pray. We definitely pray for sure. Soup Shoot, you got it, brother. Appreciate you there. Primo, been 28 years now, actively. Riley McLean, thanks for that. Southwest knows this is a Wednesday night shred. Grace of Devotion, Mitchell Chapel. He says rocking so hard. Thank you, Bubba. Ken Kramer's feeling it. Thank you. Freddie again with the jewels. Appreciate that. Thank you, Emil Marcoux. David Roberts, thank you. Donald knows that's a fun one to play. That's a classic right there. That's the first Uli John Ross solo I ever learned when I was about 16 years old. I loved it. ASMR live feed, there you go. Nugent, he's from Chicago. Good to see you, man. Chi-Town, Windy City, look out. Jay Hugs, thanks, brother. Jeremy said, it's almost 5 in France. You're a great discovery. Thank you for being with us, man. I understand. I know how a lot. It's late. It's early over there, for sure. Southwest, his sourdough usually molds. Frustrating, I bet, man. Jack says, can you play Ozzy? I sure can. I know a few. JX, I saw you, bro, and prayers out to you. Absolutely, buddy, absolutely. All right, we're going to play this next song. It's called 0201. I've been trying to play it for the last 20 minutes. We've been playing a lot of other stuff, but we're going to play this one now. song right there. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here. We go live 5 times a week, and we put videos out every single day of the week, I gotta tell you. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good one here. A lot of great comments, a lot of great people hanging out. Thank you so much. See what we got. Sarah and Cash from Ohio. Great to see you again. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see you. Blake Ellison says, can you shout out my 4-year-old daughter? Her name's Lily. Hey, Lily, how you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good time. I hope you're ready for Thanksgiving out there, Lily. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, Blake. Jay Hugs, appreciate you, brother. Dude, you know, that's the Sabotage song there, pretty much. Very Sabotage feeling on that one. David Roberts, thanks, buddy. Southwest has pray blessings in the risen Christ Jesus. His mercy is true for the cancer victim. That's the truth, brother. Thank you, Southwest. Moto OK said, that's wild. I feel you, man. Tress, thanks, buddy. Moto say he got no more excuses. I don't know, buddy. Not too many people do around here, man. Jay Hugs, appreciate you. God bless you, bro. Moto say he gonna get back to playing. That's what's up, dude. Play it, have fun. Practice, have fun. That's all you can do anymore. I'm a hoser says, do you ever play? Yeah, I play it all the time, man. Tress, thank you, sir. John says, break out the excuses jar. You know how that rolls, bro. Nicholas Larcon, thanks, buddy. Asher King Music, thank you, sir. Sergey Oparin, Spasibo, thank you, buddy. Jay Hugs, appreciate it. Nadia Monada, he said, I love the sweeping. Yeah, we'll throw it in there when it's necessary. When it's necessary. Shinobi, I never even heard of Cutlass. What's that? Is that a band? Never heard of it, man. Wendell, muchas gracias, amigo. Augustine Grunt says, whoa, man, you're inspiring, very talented. Murray, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Raul Garcia, thank you for that. Renacor, appreciate you. Nani Monada said, I subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Chris B said, this is so much better of a live stream than the last one I saw. There was a homeless guy hating on his pregnant homeless girlfriend. Wow. And they have a phone. Then they can go live. That's crazy, man. I tell you, the stuff you see on the doom scroll here it was wild. Bama fan, thanks for subscribing. Pello Boo, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jay Hugs. Jennifer Tracy, happy Thanksgiving to you. How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Jay Hugs knows that's an amen for sure. Robbie, man, happy Thanksgiving, brother. Steven says, I need you to teach me. It costs a lot of money, and I don't teach, actually. But it'll cost a hell of a lot of money for me to break away and do something. But for free, my friend, go to my YouTube channel. I do have a couple different instructional lessons on there, and they can help you. They can get you going. I promise you that, man. I promise you that. No charge. Just watch the video and do what I say, and you'll be good. Thomas says, making the complex look effortless. Amazing, dude. Awesome, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you there. Scribble of Owls, good to see you. Much love to you, brother. Jam Zam, domo arigato gozaimasu. Tao says, please speed on. Need this. You know we got you, brother. Bama fans, you ever heard the Metallica's newest album? I heard it and I don't like it, man. I don't like anything from the Black Album and beyond. I don't like any of it. None of it got me interested. But I know a lot of people do like it, and that's fine. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, anything prior to the Black Album, I still love listening to it. Morpheus from Africa, great to see you, buddy. Stardust Winter says, play something. Yeah, I know. John says they think they're clever. Yeah, no one's that clever. I'm smarter than most anyone around here. I got educational skills up in this mug. Yeah, you know. Steven Richard, thanks, buddy. Real Steven says, no. He says, are you taking requests? Not particularly. I mean, there is a clear pinned comment. You could read it or not. It's fine. Donald knows time ain't cheap, peeps. That's right. You got to hook it up, man. If you knew how much money I made an hour at my job, then you'd be like, oh. And then if I'm going to teach you guitar, it's going to cost you double that. That's a lot of money. But like I said, for free, right on my channel. Totally free. I got lessons for you. We got you hooked up. Or you can join my Discord. We also have free lessons going on there. Always something happening somewhere. We're going to play some album tracks right about now. I don't think it'll do much good, but I'm going to put a t-shirt up on the screen. You never know. You never know. Because we got some album tracks, and this is my album. We have a t-shirt for the album, and many other on top of that. If you click on this link coming up, you can go, it'll transport you magically to our store. You can take a look, see if there's anything you'd like. If not, no problem. You being here is the most important thing. while we play Symphony 40, one of the standout tracks. Let's go. Symphony 40 right there. And again, that's off my album that is available here on my YouTube channel. It is also available everywhere except for Spotify. Get off Spotify, everybody. Don't give Spotify a nickel. I promise you, man, it's the worst place you'll ever go. All right, let's see what we got here. All the comments. Appreciate it. Augustine, I don't want to say I dislike grunge. Didn't prefer it. But I do like Alice in Chains and Soundgarden. Those are probably the only two bands I can stomach listening to. But I feel you. J Hugs, appreciate that, buddy. Real Steven Allen, you must be a software engineer. Close, very close. An engineer for sure. But much larger. And not trains either. I feel you. Thanks, buddy. Ethan Hale dropping a super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that, man. Robin Break, thank you. Julia Rizniak, thank you so much. Star says people don't got no patience. This is true. This is true. Nomad, thanks, buddy. Ethan Hale, thank you. Thank you, Official Nate. Todd says, we're learning and influenced by these great chops. Absolutely, brother. Nomad said, I wish you had my teacher. I feel you, buddy. I do have several lessons on my channel, and they're free to watch. And if you listen to what I say and do what I do, you'll be up there, man. It won't take much. It won't take much, man. I appreciate you, though. Jay Hugs, thanks, man. Jimmy Hopkins, feeling it. Appreciate you, buddy. K9 Wolf, there you go. TN18, hello, hello. Cram says, I play better than him. I do? How do we know? How will we ever know, man? You got any videos, bro? Let's find out right quick. No videos. That's all right, Cram. It's okay, buddy. Hey, man, never worry about stuff like that. I don't know why people worry about that so much. How many people in this world play better than you? It's probably a lot. But in all reality, no one's better than you. No one's better than me. We just do what we do. We're on a different journey, buddy. Stay on your journey and have fun with it. That's all you can do. YouTube full of trolls, ain't that right, brother? He said, wow, thanks, brother. Miguel, man, would thank you, sir. Mike's feeling it. No man says it's not just the notes, it's the soul behind every legato and bend. Absolutely, buddy. And that's years of experience. I can't teach that. I can't teach stuff like that, you know what I mean? That comes from experience and listening to, you know, a specific set of musicians over time. But I grew up on a lot of classical, a lot of blues, a lot of, you know, R&B stuff growing up, country music. I grew up on a lot of stuff. And it all just kind of melts together. Master Raccoon is back in drawing again. There you go, buddy. DMTZ, thanks, buddy. Julio ST, thank you. Todd says very violin, like very much so, absolutely. Ethan said he don't know why, but he's getting Golden Axe vibes. Probably because the people that wrote the music for Golden Axe is Japanese. And there's one thing about Japanese musicians, they study classical music. There's one thing about me, is I studied classical music as well. There you go. Cram says no hate, love. And I feel you, brother. Hey, no worries, bro. But yeah, never worry about stuff like that. That's a bad thing to have in your mind, you know. It's nothing. I'm not trying to point you out, single you out, or anything. We see this a comment a lot, Cram. We do, and it puzzles me. Why would you come into someone's chat and say something like that? You know, knowing that you're probably not, you know, you're probably still on a very low end of your journey. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, you never worry about that. Carlos Santana said it the best. He said, "Nobody is better than me, and I'm no better than anyone else." Just does what he does, man. And that's the vibe people need in these days. I wish I could teach that to everybody in this world, but I can't reach everyone like that. But if you're in my chat, I just reached you. There you go. Nomad, thanks, brother. Bird Guitars, there you go, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging. Raul Garcia, thank you, buddy. Ethan Hale, appreciate you. Cram sent some jewels. Appreciate you, brother. Very kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Let's see. LA Fanatic, thank you, dude. Southwest says next week I'll be watching this Christmas music. That's what the Christmas movie. That's what's up, man. Ethan's feeling it hard there. Critical says I don't know if people still throw fouls on stage, but 100%. But there you go, man. Gotta love it, man. I feel it. Thank you. Popeye, thanks. Jana Jojo, that was Symphony 40. Charles Buka, thank you, buddy. Hello, hello. Ethan Hale talking about Eddie. You know how we do. Hey, Bird Guitars, he loved that one. Thank you, thank you. Jugino, Spotify is the devil. Ain't that the truth? William Bowman, thank you so much, buddy. John knows Spotify is the devil. It is, it is. They take your money. Look at all those people that run that place, man. They rich as all can be. And all the musicians are poor as can be. Sad. Donald said that's another fun one to play. Yeah, that's a classic fun one there. Tobias Hartzman, hello, buddy. Good to see him. Vextifer, thank you. Tobias, I'm doing great, my friend. How are you tonight? Charlize Buka, he says, super, thank you. Asher King, I don't know any songs by Skilla, but that's a great old Christian band right there, from what I understand. Chris Sanchez, I'll be honest, that low-key hit me. I wanted to learn, but now I think I'll finally do it. There you go, man. Great. That's awesome, buddy. Donald James says the Melvins were cool. I don't throw a grunge. I think Stardust told me that Nirvana was very influenced by the Melvins. I think. I might have misheard her. Bird Guitars, I agree with you on those two bands, grunge. There you go. Yeah, bro. Oh, Juji wants to hear Entangled. I'll write that down. I'll write that down. That's a fun one to play. All right, written down for you. Let's see. Ethan says brain trying to catch up. I feel it. Evan, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. A1 Gambit in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Cram says guitars are expensive. I know, brother. They're very expensive indeed. I probably have thousands and thousands of dollars in my collection, man, of guitars. And on top of that, I got thousands of dollars worth of amps and equipment. It's like, it ain't cheap. Guitar ain't cheap, man. You got to have a real job to pay for some of these guitars, man. A1 again, we hope you have a great Thanksgiving too, brother. Ethan said, where in the world did I hit the time warp? I don't know. But that was back in the 1768 right there. Or I'm sorry, 1786, excuse me. Cram said he used to have a Jackson and a Fender. Those are nice guitars. I have 5 Jacksons and 2 Strats. Two great guitar companies, man. Darrell, how you doing, buddy? Happy Wednesday. Raldo's passion can't be taught. This is true. Don says, your expression on guitar is your own, but you know a lot of tricks of the trade. A lot of tools in the bag. That's true, brother. John and Jojo, that was Symphony 40. Once again, Symphony 40. Charles says, classical music is hard to teach. Yeah, you can't teach classical music. You go learn classical music. Oh, he said classical music. Teach me, please. You go to school. I went to college. I studied classical music in college for 2 years, bro. They can't teach it. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn from real people. College, man. Even a community college might have some stuff like that. Matt says, speaking of Japanese music, maybe listen to Maximum the Hormone. Interesting. I never heard that. Straight Cushion, what's up, dog? Good to see you, brother. Ramon, John says the Ramones only knew 4 chords, but they had fun. Yeah, they had fun and they were huge. They made a huge band. I don't even know. I mean, that's all you need, bro. Realistically, that's all you need is 4 chords. I play a million notes. I probably play a million notes in one night. Look where it gets me. I'm just having fun doing it. But yeah, the Ramones play 4 chords. Green Day, 4 chords. You know, all these bands, 4 chords. And look where they got them. You never know. You just do what you do, man. You don't got to be a guitar hero. Just have fun doing it, man. Liam got it right here. Everyone is on their own level. That's right, brother. He says, you're effing amazing. Don't let anyone tell you different. There's guys out there that haven't put the time you have. Money isn't everything. It's true. It's true. I have a real job. So money, I mean, and I appreciate it, Liam. And yeah, for sure. Everyone's on their own journey. And money is nice, you know. I have a real job. I make money doing my real job. This is having fun. And if I make money having fun, then that's even better. And sometimes we do. Like right now, Richard J. He said, you're inspiring. First time I heard you talking live. He dropped a super chat. Thank you so much, Richard. Much appreciated, my friend. The rail's ready to rock. That's what's up. Richard S. says, first timer, love what you got to say, my brother. Happy T-Day. Thank you, sir. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Charles, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Charles says, do I play any pop song? Not too much, man, no. Southwest says, Rick, your opinion of classical guitarists and Seacass guitar. What's a Seacass guitar? Classical guitarists are amazing, man. You don't know how much dedication and discipline it takes to play true classical guitar. I mean, it's to the point of like, I don't know if you've ever been to maybe you grew up in Catholic school. Yeah, went to Catholic school. I didn't, but I knew some kids that went to Catholic school, and like nuns be smacking them on the wrist for screwing up. Classical music like that, man. You make a mistake, your professor or teacher is going to be on you like white on rice, and be like, nope, start over until you got it perfect, man. It's grueling and stressful. I got out of it, man. I did about 1.5 years and I quit classical guitar. I was like, nah, I'm done with this, man. But I don't regret sticking through with that, but I couldn't handle it no more. I was like, screw this, man. You guys are crazy. Cheeto Macias, what's up, brother? Daniel says, keep up the amazing work from Scotland. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Cran says, you're really good. I know you know, but Crossroads, a little bit of it. Yeah. Paganini's Fifth Caprice is what it is. Just for your information. Indy in the house, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. I think we got it covered, man. Moss Ross says, being a touring musician is the hardest thing in the world. It is. It is. I toured from 1999 to 2005. I mean, it's fun, but it's hard. It's hard as heck, man. Your whole life changes. Your whole life changes when you're touring. But dang it, if you get the chance, you take it. You take it. All right, this one's the title track on my album. It's the T-shirt in the corner of your screen. This is called Until the Bitter End. Let us go. Until the Bitter End right there. That's a crazy tune. And people ask, what's the hardest song you can play? That's pretty hard right there. I'm going to tell you right now. That's pretty hard right there. But yeah, I always love that question. Funny question. All right, we're going to skip the other classic songs, I think. Maybe we'll play Speeder. A lot of cool. There's probably some people here that never heard Speeder before. We're really, I think we're going to skip Speeder. I'll play Chaotic Calm instead. How about that? How about that? A lot of comments during that one. I appreciate you there. All right, there we go. Bird says, how about some arpeggios from hell? Old Ingve? It's all right. I kind of know it a little bit. It's like a... Something like that. I don't like Ingve stuff after Facing the Animal. I'm really not a fan of Ingve's albums there after that, except for like the orchestra album and a couple tunes what they did with Tim Owens. Never really got into his stuff after that. I'm an old school Ingve fan. I like the pre-accident Ingve the best. Donald Darnold, he talking about some classic, man. How about this one? The world, be against the world. Moss Right, he said, Rick, it's OG. What's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. How you been? Darrell said he's been doing good. That's good, dude. You ready for Thanksgiving, Darrell? I know we are. All right, Indy. There was Indy. Did I go too far back? I don't know. HS Bubba fan, he says, learning instrument takes dedication. People think it comes from talent or happens overnight. Takes a lot of work. Ain't that the truth, Bubba, man? That's the real deal right there, bro. Yeah. I mean, there are some people out in this world that do have real raw talent. It comes naturally to them. But for most people, it's going to take a lot of work. A ton, years of work in some respects. But yeah, I appreciate that comment. That's a good one there. Indy, thank you. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. You and your family have a great Thanksgiving as well. Ricky says 4 chords and 7 years ago. That's right, 4 chords and 7 years ago. That's the truth. Major Hurry, what's up, dude? My pleasure, man. Thanks for hanging with us. I think I went too far back. G. Brian said, oh my God, you're right. You're so right, my friend. Went to Juilliard for a guitar from Venezuela and helped him book a couple spots at restaurants here in LA. He's outstanding. Just amazing. Yeah, buddy. Classical guitar players are what's up, man. Well, like I said, man, you gotta have a crazy dedication for that. Like beyond dedicated, it's discipline. It's discipline. It's not even a dedication. It's a discipline. I didn't have that kind of discipline. I was a rock and roller. I want to be heavy metal. I just want to know how to play classical music and write in that style. Mama Shredder, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Cram says, I know it don't matter, but I said, well, no, it matters 100%, brother. Thanks for subscribing, man. Every subscriber counts in this community, and we appreciate you, man. We do. A1 was ready for that. Evan said, Mad Season. He loved that band. I never heard of that band. Bam, what's up, bro? Thank you. Daniel Hughes, thank you so much, sir. Brian Shanley dropping jewels. Thank you, Brian. That's awesome, dude. And let's see. Good to see you too, Brian. Hope you're having a good night tonight. A1 says, soothing the soul and mind. That's how we do. Graham's like, damn, people that don't play, listen up. I know, right? Candy memes. He says, holy shit. I feel it. Jevarasta Gui, he says, rifado. Hey, muchas gracias, amigo. G. Brian says, you rock, bro. I'm jealous. Hey, never be jealous, man. I mean, if you're playing guitar, it's all about work. If you know your friend like that, you got to work hard, man. But yeah, I feel you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. If you play guitar, my friend, just have fun doing it. You never know where it'll take you. You never know. Arana Sasanina, thank you. Thank you, Juji. Brian's like, get it, Rick. Always one of my top faves. That's what's up, dude. Graham's like, no way. That's the one. That's one of those ones, man. People go, what's the hardest song you can play? All of them. Soggy Waffle announced, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Been a minute. Hope you well. Cramps said, okay, I quit. Never quit, man. Have fun. I'm telling you, have fun. Have fun. That's all. And you never know. I'll tell you, you might be able to play, you might know only 4 chords in your life, and you write the biggest song that saves the world. And I'm over here playing 5,000 notes in 10 seconds. And nothing, you know, I get nothing. You never know, bro. But I'll keep playing my 10,000 notes, and maybe I'll save the world. You never know. You just got to keep going and have fun with it. Thank you, Mama. Daniel says, you're a guitar genius, brother. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Nani Manota said, I just bought your t-shirt. Check the receipts. I probably won't be around for the end of your stream, but I felt good to support you. Thank you so much. Nani, appreciate that. That's awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. Soggy, appreciate you, brother. Soggy dropping jewels. Brian dropping jewels, cranking them up. Mama said, what's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? We're just cooking here. Probably playing Call of Duty. And I'm streaming at 8 o'clock Eastern tomorrow for all the other wayward souls out there. So yeah, we'll be having some fun tomorrow. All right, let's see. Straight Cushion said, whenever I had a bad day, I knew I could rely on making it better with your music. Keep on shredding, Rick. Thank you, brother. Cheeto, thank you. Soggy, appreciate that. Oh. Gore Priest, how's it going, Soggy? Thank you so much for subscribing too, man. That rules, bro. Mike said, you're going to be chilling at home. John's going to have himself a rump roast, candy yams, corn, jalapeno stuff, and brown gravy. Man, John's tearing it up. We got some of them honey butter rolls, or whatever, the honey butter crescent rolls. Oh, those are so good. I can't wait to eat those tomorrow. I'm ready to crank them down. Mattingly, what's up, dude? I'm doing great. How about you, buddy? 0502 Charles, thank you so much, bud. Chris Montague says, if you could jam with a guitarist, dead or alive, who would it be? Guitarist? Oof. Uli Roth. I think Uli Roth. He's one of my heroes, or Uli John Roth. He's one of my heroes. He's still alive. I did meet him in 2016. I met him. I didn't get to jam with him. Just got to hang out with him for a little while. But yeah, I'd love to just sit down and just hang out with him and play. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. And he's alive. If one that's deceased, Randy Rhodes for sure. Randy Rhodes. Mama says we do Christmas jams and the Christmas Lego and hang on. That's what's up. What kind of Lego? Oh wow, that'd be cool. Oh, family Lego session. That's what's up. Is it like a big Lego thing? That'd be crazy. I don't know if I could do it. I get too frustrated with Legos and puzzles. Big puzzles trip me out. Let's see. All right. Ima Fernandez, muchas gracias. Ace Guma Pack, thank you so much there. 052 Charles, muchas gracias, amiga. Evan says, mad season like Temple of the Dog. Oh, okay, interesting. I have to look it up. Depending on who's in it. Shoe Boy, God bless you, brother. Team Thompson, hello. Mom said you stream. Yeah, we'll stream at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just chill out and not gonna be too sweaty. Just hanging out and playing some stuff. Nothing crazy. All right, Mama, we'll be over there in a little bit. We got about 20 more minutes to go here. We'll see you then. Andre Gasparini from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Boa noche. Mike said he was jamming some Maiden today. That's what's up. Lacey Deach said, I know it's off topic, but speaking of COD, what's your personal favorite COD of all time? That's a great question. Probably still Black Ops 2. The OG Black Ops 2 was one of my favorites. I played that so much. Like an unbelievable amount of time I played that. And that's the first time I ever master prestiged as well. And I was like, wow. I think that's the first time I ever went for like the mastery camos too. And yeah, I couldn't stop playing it. I couldn't stop playing that one. But I play them every year for sure. There you go, John. Felix Berg, hola amigo. My man Japan, he said, Rio, domo arigato gozaimasu. Mina saiko arigato. All right, Gambit, have a great night, brother. Take it easy and sleep well. Have a great Thanksgiving, my friend. Mike says Call of Duty Big Red Ones. I never played that one, man. I started playing World at War and Call of Duty 4. Those are the first two I played, and I bought them at the same time. And yeah, that's when I started my Call of Duty experience for sure. A1, you know it, brother. Cram says you don't like Jakey Lee. I love Jakey Lee. You want to hear some Jakey Lee? I could do some. I got Bark at the Moon up in here. Lacey says, oh yeah, I have to agree with that one. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of why I like this current one, because they're bringing a lot of the Black Ops 2 stuff back. Hijack's in it. Standoff's coming back. Got Raid. And some other classic remastered maps are coming. So
I'm looking forward to it. We're having fun so far. Winston Sayer, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. What were we gonna do? Jude, you want to hear Entangled, so we're gonna slow things down just a touch for that. Entangled. That's down here. I gotta move that song around. Here we go, Entangled. All right, let's try it out.
Untangled right there. That's a good one, Juji. Thanks for bringing that up. I haven't played it in a long time. I don't play it a lot, but it's a really, really nice song. I need to go back and like redo it, with all my new toys and stuff like that. Make it really, really pop out there. I might do that for this Saturday, unless I come up with another song. But I think I'll do that this Saturday, and really, really blow that thing up, make it sound really crazy. But thank you for listening to that. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We got a couple more to go here. I got tomorrow off. I'm ready to chill. And we got Call of Duty to play. We got the rest of this first drop of Stranger Things to watch. I'm really getting into it. We got one episode in, so we really want to check the rest of it out. Let's see what else we got. Cram feeling it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Cram. Juji, thank you. Squishy got the jewels dropping. Thank you, buddy. What did this guy say? Oh, wow. What was that? Was that like 20 years ago? Are you a time traveler? That's hilarious, bro. Lion Rust PvP, thank you, buddy. Cash Calhoun, thank you. Squishy dropping more jewels and more jewels. Yo. Cram says, I don't know who need to know this, but this is impressive. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Gasana fake. Hello. Thank you so much. Squishy going, wow, look at these mega combos. 15 combos. Jack Wilson, thank you, buddy. 26, 32. Stephen Ernie, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Squishy still going with the combos. 40, 45, 50. Holy moly. You can't stop this man. He's 62 combos. Mike say, damn keyboard. I think Squishy's keyboard going haywire. He's going nuts. Man, brother, thank you so much for them jewels, bro. Thank you. 99 combos, man. Squishy, you rock, brother. Thank you so much for that. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, buddy. Very generous indeed. Thank you, Juji, for mentioning that. There you go, Cram. Matt Rue says, Rick, I love how Eddie Van Halen used the drill on his guitar. With that. Oh, yeah, it's a classic. Paul Gilbert did it as well. Paul Gilbert had a pick on his guitar and it did 64th notes on it. It was pretty funny. Squishy was feeling that. Thanks, man. Josh, thanks for those jewels too, brother. Squishy says, what's one of your favorites right now? This next one's pretty crazy. I've been having fun with this one. Matt Rue, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Cram, have a great night, buddy. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We don't see you. Take care, my friend. Scenes, I don't know any Mastodon. I never heard one song. I heard they were very cool, and Brett Hines was a pillar of the community, from what I understand. John said, I think it was 40 years ago. Yeah, you never know, bro. I don't even know, man. It's a long time ago. Yeah, it was in the 90s, wasn't it? Brandon, I'm not currently in the band. No, I do everything solo right now. Less drama for me and more money on top of it, I could have a band set up in a moment. That's not a problem. Jack Wilson says, come to Brazil. I would love to, my friend. I would love to. It's one place I haven't been to is South America, especially Brazil, and I have a lot of fans down there and a lot of friends down there too. So I'd love to visit Brazil and play for Brazil one of these days. So I can say, shred for me, Brazil. All right, this next tune, be careful listening to this song. If you're a guitar player, be very careful listening to this because it's called No Excuse, I Quit. That's the name of this song. So be very careful. It's not meant for you to do either of those. It's meant for you to be inspired and work harder. That's all it is. But it goes wild. And when people say, what's the hardest song you play? Take a listen. Here we go.
often do you change the strings? Well, we're gonna change the strings tomorrow now. And it's this string. What the heck? The A string. I broke the A string. Can you believe this? Where is this thing? Oh my God, man. Well, that's it. Look, I didn't even break it. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Look, see real close. I just broke it. Broke at the ball in there, or where you cut it. That's unfortunate. I don't know what to say. But that would be a clip. We're gonna clip that one for a short video. That's for sure. I don't know. We only had like one more song after that. We might have to stop there. I did not expect that to occur. And I was tearing it up too. Dang it! Now I have an excuse and I have to quit. Can you believe it? Man. Anyway, let's hit these comments. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. We'll see what the comments say. And Mr. K from Moose Factory, Ontario. Good to see you, brother. Alan says, come to Brazil, too. I'd love to see you, man. We got to get that money. Thank you, Brandon. Aaron with the jewels, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Noob said, I love the harmony. That's a good song. That's a crazy song. Mears, thank you. Johnson's like, let's go. Laura's like, OMFG, yo. Amir says, you're the best person. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Chris Wheely's feeling. Thank you, buddy. Matt True, thank you, sir. Europort, there you go. Laura said, that's wonderful, too. Thank you. Stephen Ernie, he already knew it ahead of time. He said, Rick, don't look now, but your string's on fire. Yeah, so much fire that we broke one. The A string. I've never broken an A string before. I don't even know how that happened. Laura the Pro, that was Lataro the Pro, sorry. Lataro. That's called No Excuse I Quit. It's one of the craziest songs I've ever written. And it shows that for the first time I'm playing it again, I break a string. Jeremy, thank you, buddy. Noah, appreciate that. Lataro says, oh, it's yours? That's even crazier. Oh, yeah. Glinkovich feeling. Nick Moose with the jewels. Thank you, buddy. Lataro's like, well, I don't know, then. Glinkovich, thank you. John, thanks, buddy. Have a great Thanksgiving there. Lataro, there you go. Val Kimber's feeling the alien style. Steven's like, damn, wow. Val Kimber says, string. Manny Flores, thank you, buddy. Oh, my gosh. Camilo, Leilo, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate it. Matt says, your inspiration to other guitar players have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you, too, buddy. Hope you and your family have a great one. Lataro says, the A. I know. Matt says, you went hardcore. I know. Don said, this is the first time I've ever seen it. I've broken other strings on here, but not the A string. Like, that's crazy, bro. Well, we will not be playing this guitar tomorrow. We'll get to break out the old Black Stallion and Dark Horse tomorrow. Lataro said, that's unexpected. Anti-rolled in saying string drop. Oh, hashtag string drop. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pavan, thanks. Glinkovich, thank you. Donald says, grab the dark. I don't even have it. I didn't think I was gonna need it. It's still in the case. Just call me. Kim says nothing that duct tape can't fix. Ain't that the truth, brother? Libby said, play something really melodic. You play some beautiful. Thank you, buddy. We can't play much melodic now because this guitar is incredibly out of tune. Yakafir, thank you, buddy. Donald says, I'm trying to get by the fire with shirt. That's what I mean. There you go, brother. That's a cool shirt too. I need to buy all these shirts, honestly. I only have 2 so far. But me and Stardust be buying all these other shirts. There's a place called T Public. If you're looking for shirts, they got sales going like every other day. It's like $15, $16 for just about any shirt you like. Jeremy, on here I'm using a plug-in. But the amp that I'm using in the plug-in is a JTM 45 Marshall Plexi. But yeah, I have JCM DSL 100s and Marshall Valve State 8100s here. I'm sitting around. Can't play them. I live in an apartment, so can't crank them up. Bird says, smashing it for real. Grab the strap. Must hear more. I know, right? Matt knows it happens when you go hardcore. I know. Jack Wilson, thank you, buddy. Matt says, if we're ending early, good night and happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think we're going to end it tonight. No big deal. We'll play tomorrow. So, I mean, I know a lot of people are like us here. We're just wayward souls. We got no we have family close by, but we're not going to go go out driving on Thanksgiving or anything. We're going to be home all day. So make sure you come tomorrow at 8 o'clock. The time is a little different. 8 p.m. on tomorrow, Thanksgiving. 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving we'll be playing. And I'll have a different guitar. I'll have 2 guitars just in case, I guess. Leonardo from, there you go, buddy. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, Bird. Steve, what's up, dude? Lautaro from Argentina, thank you so much. USA, that's a broken string, I know. Steve, what's up? He says play something with 1 string. I know, right? I mean, you can still play the E string. It's probably mildly in tune. We gotta get this string out of the way, though. So out of tune, so out of tune. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that. No problem, Steve. You missed the string break and everything, man. So, yeah, we're done. Shauna TV, happy Thanksgiving. Good to see you. Hope you and your family have a wonderful day. All right, Jeep. Yeah, Steve, tomorrow, 8 p.m. tomorrow. It's on the schedule here, so make sure you come check that out. Latara says, what string gauge you use? 9s. I use Ernie Ball Super Slingy 9s. But admittedly, these were probably switched out like maybe 5 weeks ago at this rate. So time for a new set. Time for a new set. Bird, have a great one. Thank you so much, buddy. Balsa, I thought Phil McKnight might have been teching for Rick. All right. I don't know. I need a guitar tech here just in case. But yeah, all my other guitars are like locked up in the cases right now, and we were about to quit it. We were about to end it anyway. But hey, it's all good. No big deal. It's the song that broke the string. No Excuse I Quit is a crazy tune, and I'm telling you. Steve says 9 p.m. over there. Dang, brother. You in a West Coast, homie. That's okay. Well, then 5 p.m. tomorrow your time we'll be playing for sure. But we'll be playing for a couple hours, probably 2 hours at least. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Breaks happen, but we cut it off around this time anyway. So with that being said, we're gonna go probably see Brody. Let me see, is Brody still shredding? Because we gotta check it. We're gonna go check out Brody most likely. Let me see if he's still playing here. Brody's still going. All right, we're gonna send everyone to Brody after this here. But thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. That's Thanksgiving at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Get your notifications on. Put it on your calendar. 8 p.m. Thanksgiving. We'll be shredding for all those out there that want a home for shred. We got you. We got you. But anyway, hope you have a great rest of the day or night, wherever you're at. If we don't see you tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving to you. And I want you to stay safe out there. Be good to each other and take care of each other. That's all we got. All right, we're going to go to Brody the Super Shredder right now. I'm going to end the broadcast. Something's going to pop up on your screen. Make sure you click on that. Let's go see Brody. He's a young shredder, a really good friend of our channel. And we love them over there. So we're going to send everyone over there. And we'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Take care. Have a great one.